the ice melted. I found an old photo from late December. We were laughing so hard that our breath filled the air. It's funny the details a heart will remember, like the frost on your coat and the wind in your hair. We were frozen in time like a wintry dream, a beautiful fortress of crystal and stone, holding our breath at the edge of the stream, completely oblivious, completely alone. We thought the winter would last us forever. We thought the cold was a safety design, but the sun always finds what you try to keep clever and changes the borders of your finish line. 'Cause before the ice melted, we had a kingdom. Before the thaw came and washed it away, we were standing on solid ground, keeping our freedom, safe in the quiet and trapped in the gray. But the temperature rose and the surface gave in, and the water rushed out where the glass used to be. Yeah, we were so beautiful right at the end, before the ice melted and you left me. Now I walk by the river we used to watch freeze. The bamboo is green and the water runs fast. The wind is a whisper through blossoming trees, a cruel reminder that seasons must pass. I look in my hands and they're finally warm, but I trade the sunshine for one bitter night, to go back to the calm right before the big storm, when the world was still frozen and we were alright. We thought the winter would last us forever. We thought the cold was a safety design, but the sun always finds what you try to keep clever and changes the borders of your finish line. 'Cause before the ice melted, we had a kingdom. Before the thaw came and washed it away, we were standing on solid ground, keeping our freedom, safe in the quiet and trapped in the gray. But the temperature rose and the surface gave in, and the water rushed out where the glass used to be. Yeah, we were so beautiful right at the end, before the ice melted and you left me. It didn't crack all at once, it was a slow, steady drip, a loosening hold, a slip of the grip. The warmth that we prayed for became our undoing, flooding the streets of the life we were ruining. Now I'm drowning in April, screaming your name, wishing the winter was something we could reclaim. Washed it away. We were standing on solid ground, keeping our freedom, safe in the quiet and trapped in the gray. But the temperature rose and the surface gave in, and there's nothing but water before the cracks, before the flood, before the spring washed out our blood, before the ice melted. Cold front coming in. I saw the leaves turn overnight, sudden shift from gold to gray. We're sitting underneath the kitchen light, but you've already packed your warmth away. You're speaking words that feel like frost, breathing crystals in the air. I'm counting up what we just lost, while you sit frozen in your chair. The pressure's dropping in my chest, the wind is picking up outside. We're putting all our hope to rest, with nowhere left for us to hide. There's a cold front coming in, I can feel it on my skin. The temperature's falling down to zero, and we're losing where we used to begin. Yeah, the ice is starting to crack, and there's no turning back. Lock the doors and turn the heater high, but we're still gonna freeze tonight. There's a cold front coming in. It used to be a summer sun, burning bright through July nights. Now the wind has finally won, and put out all our pilot lights. Your shadow stretching down the hall, a silhouette of pure neglect. I watch the heavy snow start to fall on the love we couldn't protect. The pressure's dropping in my chest, the wind is picking up outside. We're putting all our hope to rest, with nowhere left for us to hide. There's a cold front coming in, I can feel it on my skin. The temperature is falling down to zero, and we're losing where we used to begin. Yeah, the ice is starting to crack, and there's no turning back. Lock the doors and turn the heater high, but we're still gonna freeze tonight. There's a cold front coming in. Oh, you can blame it on the seasons, blame it on the atmosphere, but we both know the reason why it's freezing in here. You stopped trying, I stopped holding on, and by tomorrow morning everything we were will be completely gone. 'Cause the cold front's finally here, and the sky's perfectly clear. The temperature hit absolute zero, and there's nothing left to fear. Yeah, the ice has covered the track, and we're never looking back. We left the doors wide open to the sky. We didn't even try to say goodbye. The cold front's finally here. Fire's out, the room is wide, just a blanket of snow in the long dark night. Cold front coming in. shallow water. I'm standing in the kitchen, checking the time. The faucet is dripping a slow, steady line. There's no storm outside, the weather is clear. Just a quiet Tuesday at the end of the year. I should be fine, I should be okay. It's been a few months since you walked away, but I'm looking at your favorite mug on the shelf, and I can't seem to find a way back to myself. There are no crashing waves, no ocean in sight, no violent currents in the middle of the night. The pool isn't deep, the tide isn't high, but I'm losing my breath under a perfectly clear sky. And I'm drowning in shallow water tonight, struggling to breathe in the fading light. Everybody tells me that I should be over it by now, that it's just a little puddle I can't step across somehow. But the surface is heavy and my feet are like stone, sinking in a place where I'm completely alone. Yeah, it's only an inch, but it's pulling me down, drowning in shallow water while the world moves around. I went out to the garden to sit by the stone. The bamboo fountain is trickling along. The water just ripples, so gentle and small, a tiny little stream bouncing off of the wall. I used to find comfort in the rhythm and bass before all the colors of our kingdom started to fade. Now a handful of drops feels like a downpour to me, a miniature ocean where I'm lost at sea. There are no crashing waves, no ocean inside, no violent currents in the middle of the night. The pool isn't deep, the tide isn't high, but I'm losing my breath under a perfectly clear sky. And I'm drowning in shallow water tonight, struggling to breathe in the fading light. Everybody tells me that I should be over it by now, that it's just a little puddle I can't step across somehow. But the surface is heavy and my feet are like stone, sinking in a place where I'm completely alone. Yeah, it's only an inch, but it's pulling me down, drowning in shallow water while the world moves around. Oh, it's the small things that break you, the everyday scenes, the ghost of your shadow in the margins and screens. I'm not lost in a storm out on the open sea. I'm trapped in the quiet of a dead memory. You don't need a flood to completely erase a heart that was left in an empty space. And I'm still drowning in shallow water tonight, just trying to convince myself that I'll be alright. They tell me it's a puddle I can't step across somehow, but I don't know how to save myself right now. The surface is heavy and my feet are like stone, just an inch of water, just a drop of rain, a microscopic space whispering for air down on the floor, drowning in shallow water. I thought the house was clean, I thought the air was clear. I spent a long time washing out the memory of your tears. I rearranged the furniture, I painted over the blue. I finally stopped looking for a silhouette of you. But then a song plays on the radio, or someone says your name, and just like that the healing feels like a losing game. The past comes creeping up the stairs, a quiet heavy sound, lifting up the dust from the deepest underground. It doesn't take a hurricane to make a structure shake. Sometimes it's just a whisper that causes it to break. I built up these defenses, brick by heavy brick, but the memory of your touch is a phantom habit hard to kick. And I'm just dusting off old scars tonight, exposing all the damage to the kitchen light. I thought that they were faded, thought that they were dry, but they're opening up under an empty sky. Yeah, you're miles away, living in a brand new town, while I'm sitting in the ruins that you left behind, tracing lines on my skin where the fire used to buzz, just dusting off old scars, just dusting off old scars. The bamboo fountain in the yard is frozen in the chill. The water doesn't move and the garden is completely still. I pull my jacket tight and stare at the stone cold ground, wondering how a ghost can make such a heavy sound. You left a map of injuries across this heart of mine, and I've been trying to rewrite the finish of our line, but every time I think I finally found my peace, the quiet turns against me, begging for release. It doesn't take a hurricane to make a structure shake. Sometimes it's just a whisper that causes it to break. I built up these defenses, brick by heavy brick, but the memory of your touch is a phantom habit hard to kick. And I'm just dusting off old scars tonight, exposing all the damage to the kitchen light. I thought that they were faded, thought that they were dry, but they're opening up under an empty sky. Yeah, you're miles away, living in a brand new town, while I'm sitting in the ruins that you left behind, tracing lines on my skin where the fire used to buzz, just dusting off old scars. Oh, they don't bleed like they used to. It's a different kind of ache, a phantom pain that hits me with every breath I take. I'm tired of being fragile, I'm tired of being triggered by the past, wishing for an armor that was actually built to last. You shouldn't have this power when you're no longer here. You shouldn't be a phantom, I still feel. And I'm still dusting off old scars tonight, trying to convince myself that I'll be alright. They're not as deep as they were back then, I know it Just a little dust, just a little sting, a gentle reminder of what you used to bring. Still healing. Dusting off old scars. Ghost in my own home. I turn the key and step across the floor. The floorboards creak exactly like before, but the warmth is gone, the air is thin and cold. Just an empty space where stories used to unfold. I pour a coffee, but I make enough for two. A phantom habit that I always seem to do. Then I stare at the cup sitting on the wood and remember that you're gone for good. I'm walking through the hallways, quiet as a mouse, an uninvited stranger in a familiar house. Pictures are gone, but the outlines remain, like shadows left behind by the summer rain. And I'm just a ghost in my own home, haunting these rooms completely alone. Pacing the kitchen when the clock strikes 3, staring at the places where you used to love me. Yeah, I move through the walls, I don't make a sound, living in a kingdom that burned to the ground. You took the life, you left the stone, and made me a ghost in my own home. I sit out back where the bamboo grows, the fountain is trickling, the water still flows, but it sounds so lonely in the midnight chill. A beautiful rhythm when everything is still. I trace my fingers on the garden seat where we used to escape from the summer heat. Now I'm just an echo, a vapor in the air, fading away while I sit in the chair. I'm walking through the hallways, quiet as a mouse, an uninvited stranger in a familiar house. The pictures are gone, but the outlines remain, like shadows left behind by the summer rain. And I'm just a ghost in my own home, haunting these rooms completely alone. Pacing the kitchen when the clock strikes 3, staring at the places where you used to love me. Yeah, I move through the walls, I don't make a sound, living in a kingdom that burned to the ground. You took the life, you left the stone, and made me a ghost in my own home. If I scream your name, will the windows shake? If I break the glass, will the memories fade? Or am I just condemned to wander the halls, whispering confessions to the empty walls? I wear your old sweater just to feel the pulse, but it belongs to a past life and nobody else. quiet, there's no more sound. Just a draft in the hall, just a chill on the skin. A hollowed out house with nobody in. Ghost in my own home. Giving up the ghost. Giving up the ghost. I still see a shadow by the window pane when the headlights cut through the midnight rain. I swear I hear your footsteps pacing down the hall, and the echo of your laughter bouncing off the wall. I've been living in a museum of what we used to be, curating every memory that you left with me. But a house full of phantoms is a lonely place to sleep, and I'm tired of guarding secrets that I cannot keep. I've been talking to the silence like it's gonna talk back, trying to find a heartbeat on a broken track. But you can't hold a vapor, you can't kiss the air, and I'm done pretending that you're still standing there. So I'm giving up the ghost, I'm letting you go. I'm clearing out the spaces that we used to know. No more waiting on a miracle, no more seance in the dark. I'm blowing out the candle, extinguishing the spark. Yeah, the haunting is over, I'm unlocking the door. I'm not gonna worship your memory anymore. I loved you the most, but I'm giving up the ghost. I packed up the old coats you left in the hall, took down the pictures hanging on the wall. I watched the dust settle where the frames used to sit, an outline of a life that we couldn't make fit. It's a strange kind of freedom when you finally realize that the monster in the corner was just in your own eyes. You didn't leave a curse, you just walked away, and I'm the only reason that the shadows had to stay. Yeah, I was talking to the silence like it's gonna talk back, trying to find a heartbeat on a broken track. But you can't hold a vapor, you can't kiss the air, and I'm done pretending that you're still standing there. So I'm giving up the ghost, I'm letting you go. I'm clearing up the spaces that we used to know. No more waiting on a miracle, no more seance in the dark. I'm blowing out the candle, extinguishing the spark. Yeah, the haunting is over, I'm unlocking the door. I'm not gonna worship your memory anymore. I loved you the most, but I'm giving up the ghost. There's a beautiful terror in a completely empty room, knowing that a garden can still bloom after the gloom. I'm watching you sail right out of the sheets. I'm walking alone down these familiar streets. You're just a name now, you're just a face, and no longer occupying all of my space. Yeah, I'm giving up the ghost, I'm letting you go. I finally cleared the spaces that we used to know. No more waiting on a miracle, no more crying in the dark. Got blown house is quiet now. The air is clean, nothing left behind where you used to be seen. Sleep well, I'm giving up the ghost. If time travel is real, I build a capsule out of wire and chrome in the quietest corner of our empty home. I map the coordinates back to July, before the first shadow crept into your eye. I'd find the exact street, the hour, the place, where the very first doubt left a line on your face. I'd step through the static, I'd break through the screen to rewrite the bitterest parts of our scene. I'd run through the rain just to hold down the spark. I'd lock up the doors to keep out the dark. I'd warn my past self for the words not to say before we threw a lifetime of magic away. 'Cause if time travel was real, I'd be living in the past, fixing the cracks so the structure would last. I'd wind back the clock to the night we aligned and leave all our future heartbreaks behind. Yeah, I'd loop the best days on a permanent track and make absolutely sure that we never came back. I'd freeze every second, you still love me for real. If time travel was real, sit in the back of the crowded cafe on the terrible afternoon you walked away. I'd watch my past self let you slide from the booth, and I'd scream from the corner, go tell her the truth. But I'm stuck in the present, just turning pages, staring at history freezing in stages. A cosmic spectator to my own undoing, trapped in the wreckage of a life I kept ruining. I run through the rain just to hold down the spark. I lock up the doors to keep out the dark. I'd warn my past self of the words not to say before we threw a lifetime of magic away. 'Cause if time travel was real, I'd be living in the past, fixing the cracks so the structure would last. I'd wind back the clock to the night we aligned and leave all our future heartbreaks behind. Yeah, I'm looping the best days on a permanent track and making sure that we never came back. I'd freeze every second, you still love me for real. If time travel was real. But the paradox is heavy and the science is cruel. Gravity doesn't bend for a heartbroken fool. Even if I managed to rewrite the start, I'd probably still find a way to break your heart. You can't change a mind that was ready to flee, and you can't build a future on a dead memory. No matter the timeline, you're leaving me. On our permanent track, and there is no machine that can carry us back. The clock keeps ticking forward, the calendar turns, while the past just sits there and quietly burns. Yesterday's gone, and I'm still here alone. If time travel was real, just a shell. I went through the motions again today. Put the keys on the counter, hung up my coat. I said the things I'm supposed to say with a heavy heart and a dry, tight throat. You asked how I was and I nodded my head. We sat at the table and poured the tea, but looking at you across the bread, I wonder if you're even looking at me. Because the lights are on, but nobody's home. The walls are still standing, but the spirit has flown. I'm walking around in a familiar place, but I don't recognize the expression on my face. I'm just a shell of who I used to be, a hollowed out version of you and me. The pulse is gone, the fire went cold. Just a ghost holding on to a hand I used to hold. You can look inside, but there's nothing left to sell. I'm standing right here, but I'm just a shell. I look at old photos taped to the fridge, smiling in sunshine a lifetime ago. Now we're just standing on opposite sides of a bridge that burned down to ashes in the winter snow. I still wear the ring, I still occupy the space. I sleep on my side of the mattress we bought, but it's just an echo, a shadow we chase, a battle we lost that we already fought. Yeah, the lights are on, but nobody's home. The structure is solid, but we're completely alone. I mimic emotions I used to know well, but inside my chest it's an empty carousel. I'm just a shell of who I used to be, a hollowed out version of you and me. The pulse is gone, the fire went cold. Just a ghost holding on to a hand I used to hold. You can look inside, but there's nothing left to sell. I'm standing right here, but I'm just a shell. It takes so much energy to pretend you're alive, to smile for the cameras and try to survive. When did the substance evaporate away? When did the colors all turn into gray? I'm just porcelain, I'm just glass, waiting for the final wind to pass and shatter me. I'm just a shell of who I used to be. There's no magic left in you and me. The pulse is gone, the room is so cold. without a picture, just a cage without a bird, just the echo of an old forgotten word. Knock on the door, but nobody's home, just a shell. Quietly fading away. I'm sitting right across the table, but I feel like a photograph left in the rain. The colors of us are becoming unstable, washed out by the silence, dulled by the pain. You look right through me to fixate on the wall. We've run out of arguments, run out of tears. There's no grand finale, no catastrophic fall, just the slow, steady hum of our expiring years. We didn't crash the car, we just ran out of gas. We didn't break the glass, we just let the dust stay. Now we're watching the shadow that we used to cast slowly detach and drift away. And we're quietly fading away. Nothing left to fight for, nothing left to say. Like mist on the window when the sun starts to rise, we're erasing ourselves right in front of our eyes. No slamming the doors, no dramatic goodbye, just two flickering candles running out of daylight. We're just quietly fading away. I walked through the garden we planted last spring. The bamboo is dry and the water is still. The fountain is choked by the dust. Everything seems to bow to the weight of a wintry chill. I look at your face and I try to recall the sound of your laughter, the warmth of your touch, but it feels like a dream that I can't quite recall. Like trying to hold on to water too much. We didn't burn the bridge, we just let it decay. We didn't lose our minds, we just lost our way. Now we're watching the shadow that we used to cast slowly detach and drift away. And we're quietly fading away. Nothing left to fight for, nothing left to say. Like mist on the window when the sun starts to rise, we're erasing ourselves right in front of our eyes. No slamming the doors, no dramatic goodbye, just two flickering candles running out of daylight. We're just quietly fading away. It almost hurts more that it's hurting so little. The numbness is taking the place of the spark. We didn't snap, we just bent in the middle and walked ourselves quietly into the dark. No fireworks, no warning signs, just the blurring of our lines. Yeah, we're quietly fading away. We don't even care enough to ask each other to stay. Like smoke from the fire that went out hours ago. We're just a ghost story that nobody knows. No tears on our cheeks, no dramatic goodbye, just a long heavy breath under an empty sky. We're just quietly fading away. Going, going. Just a blank space where we used to stay. Quietly fading away. shrugging off the pain. Ran into our old friends at the corner store. They asked me how you've been, if we were doing fine. I bit my tongue and stared down at the dusty floor and painted on a smile to hide the damaged line. I told them you were busy, said that things were great. No use in making strangers carry around our ghost. I laughed and checked my watch, pretended I was late, 'cause practicing a lie is what I do the most. But my pulse just getting heavy from the weight of it all. Building up a fortress just to watch the pieces fall. They think that I'm bulletproof, they think that I am strong, but I've been playing this character for way too long. And I'm just shrugging off the pain like it's an old jacket, acting like my heart didn't break when you cracked it. Yeah, I tell another joke, throw my hands in the air, make sure everybody thinks that I don't care. But under the surface, the bleeding won't stop. I'm a delicate glass, ready to drop, smiling through the wreckage while the emergency lights flash. Just shrugging off the pain until I crash. I go to work, I drink my coffee, do my time. I tell my mom I'm sleeping better every night. I pull my shoulders back and walk a perfect line, convince myself that if I fake it, it might turn out right. But the shadow of your absence follows me around like a static white noise that I cannot turn down. I brush a little dust off of my sleeve and try to forget that you chose to leave. But my pulse is getting heavy from the weight of it all. Building up a fortress just to watch the pieces fall. They think that I'm bulletproof, they think that I am strong, but I've been playing this character for way too long. And I'm just shrugging off the pain like it's an old jacket, acting like my heart didn't break when you cracked it. Yeah, I tell another joke, throw my hands in the air, make sure everybody thinks that I don't care. Just shrugging off the pain until I How long can a body hold a hollow space? How long can I keep this plastic look on my face? It's a physical exhaustion, a beautiful lie. I'm doing everything I can except let myself cry. Just let me cry, but I won't, not today. I'm shrugging it off like it doesn't hurt, like you're not gone, like I'm